You won't believe this, but a simple 2000 Poland 5 Grosze coin could be worth up to $6.2 million. And if you want to know how and where to sell it, stay with me until the end, because every detail I share could change the way you look at your coins forever. Imagine reaching into your pocket, finding what looks like a regular small bronze-colored Polish coin, something you might not even notice at first glance, and realizing that it could make you a millionaire. This is the kind of discovery that sounds impossible, but rare coin collectors in the United States and around the world are constantly hunting for coins like the 2000 Poland 5 Grosze because of hidden details that transform ordinary change into priceless treasures. Today I am going to walk you through why this coin is so valuable, how collectors determine its worth, and how you could sell one for up to $6.2 million if you ever come across it. The 2000 Poland 5 Grosze coin is small, just a fraction of the Polish zloty, and to most people it looks like pocket change with no special importance. But in the numismatic world, small details create massive value. Rarity is one of the biggest factors. Coins become rare not only because of how many were minted, but because of how many survive in excellent condition. Many 5 Grosze coins from Poland were spent, scratched, and worn down by years of circulation. Finding one in near-perfect uncirculated condition, especially from the year 2000, is extremely difficult. That scarcity is what makes collectors pay extraordinary amounts. But condition isn't the only thing that matters. Mint errors can instantly elevate a coin's value. For the 2000 Poland 5 Grosze, there are reports of coins with striking errors, misaligned dies, doubled features, or unusual metallic compositions that slipped past the mint. Error coins are like hidden gems, and collectors in the USA are obsessed with them. The rarer and more unique the error, the more they're willing to pay. Sometimes it's not even a mistake, but a tiny variation in design or lettering that sets one coin apart. In the coin world, even the slightest detail can make the difference between a coin worth a few cents and a coin worth millions. Collectors in the United States love international coins, and the Poland 5 Grosze from 2000 has become especially fascinating. Why? Because US buyers are always chasing coins that combine rarity, history, and mystery. The late 1990s and early 2000s were a period of transition in European coinage, as many countries prepared to adopt the euro. While Poland didn't adopt the euro, the coins minted during that time gained increased attention from collectors, who view them as part of modern European monetary history. When a coin becomes tied to a larger historical narrative, its value increases, and the 2000 Poland 5 Grosze fits that description perfectly. Now imagine being a collector who has been searching for this coin. You walk into a coin show or browse an online auction and suddenly you spot the 2000 Poland 5 Grosze in pristine condition. That surge of adrenaline is exactly what drives bids to skyrocket. Serious collectors know that once such a coin comes up for sale, competition will be fierce. Auctions can start small, maybe at a few $100s, but quickly climb into the thousands, hundreds of thousands, and in extreme cases, millions. That is how we reach the $6.2 million valuation. It sounds shocking, but it reflects the passion and financial power of high-end numismatics. So, why exactly does this coin command such a high price? It comes down to the golden formula of coin collecting: rarity, demand, and condition. First, rarity. Coins from 2000 Poland may not be extremely rare in general, but specific variations of the 5 Grosze are. Some were struck in lower numbers, some feature subtle design differences, and some have errors. When only a few examples exist worldwide in top condition, that's what drives the price into millions. Second, demand. US collectors are fascinated by unusual finds, and Poland's coins have steadily gained a following. Combine that with the global reach of coin auctions, and you suddenly have buyers from multiple continents competing. Third, condition. A flawless, uncirculated coin is exponentially more valuable than a scratched one. Now let's talk about how you could sell such a coin. Many people think selling a coin is as simple as walking into a pawn shop, but that would be a huge mistake. If you truly had a 2000 Poland 5 Grosze valued at $6.2 million, you need the right platform. The best way is through major international auction houses such as Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, which are known to handle million-dollar coins. These companies connect you directly with wealthy collectors who are willing to pay premium prices. Another option is specialized coin dealers who focus on rare European coins. However, you need to be careful to only deal with trusted experts, because when coins reach million-dollar values, scams and fraud become common. Collectors are willing to pay extraordinary prices because owning a coin like the 2000 Poland 5 Grosze isn't just about money. It's about prestige. It's about saying, I own something that no one else in the world has. For wealthy collectors, these coins are trophies. And in some cases, coins are also seen as investments. Just as people buy rare art or luxury real estate, they buy rare coins as a way to preserve and even grow wealth. In fact, rare coins have historically increased in value over time, especially when demand continues to rise. That's why a coin that was worth thousands a decade ago can suddenly be worth millions today. Now here's where the suspense builds. Imagine you're watching this video, thinking this coin doesn't exist in your country, and then suddenly you realize you might have one tucked away in a box, a drawer, or even mixed in with other foreign change. Coins travel. People take vacations, they exchange money, and coins end up far away from where they were minted. It's entirely possible that a 2000 Poland 5 Grosze is sitting unnoticed in the United States, right now, in someone's coin jar or collection, without them realizing it's worth millions. That's why you should always check your coins carefully. The design itself of the 2000 Poland 5 Grosze is simple but significant. On one side, it features the denomination with a stylized image representing the Polish currency system, while the other side features the Polish eagle, a national symbol. To the untrained eye, it looks ordinary, but under magnification, collectors search for specific details. The sharpness of the strike, the clarity of the lettering, and the luster of the metal all matter. When every detail is crisp and flawless, it elevates the coin's grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations, like PCGS or NGC. A grade of 70 means perfection. And for a coin like the 2005 Grosze, a top grade could mean the difference between a coin worth a few $1,000s and one worth millions. Let's also discuss how coin grading plays into the selling process. If you believe you have one of these rare 2000 Poland 5 Grosze coins, your first step should be professional grading. Submitting your coin to a grading service, like PCGS or NGC, ensures that its condition is verified and certified. Collectors trust these services, and coins in sealed, graded holders sell for much higher prices. Once you have the grading certificate, you can approach auction houses or private buyers with confidence. Now think about the psychology of collectors. Why would someone spend $6.2 million on a coin? For some, it's the thrill of the chase. For others, it's about prestige and exclusivity. And for many, it's about investment. Rare coins are tangible assets, and wealthy investors often diversify their portfolios with collectibles. When they see a rare 2000 Poland 5 Grosze come up for sale, they don't just see a coin. They see a chance to own something irreplaceable. That's why the bidding wars can get so intense, driving prices into the millions. You might be asking yourself, how do I know if my coin is the rare one? That's where research comes in. Start by examining the date. It must be the year 2000. Then check for mint errors, unusual features, or signs of being struck differently than regular coins. Look closely at the details under good lighting. If the coin appears uncirculated, with no scratches or wear, that's already a good sign. Next, consider sending it for professional evaluation. Coin experts and grading services can identify subtle variations that ordinary people might miss.